I have a few extra minutes with you guys, I am like asking some questions sort of like to get to know you. What TV series would you love to guest star on?
If it was still on Game of Thrones, I just think it's so cool. I love the whole concept, and like I watched it with my family, so like I think it would be really cool one to be on if it was still going.
That's a good choice. I think I really would love to be on Lord of the Rings. I am a huge nerd for Lord of the Rings. I would love to be like an elf, an angelic elf, or
An angelic elf.
you know.
What's interesting is Lord of the Rings is going to be going for 5 seasons. You have a chance, and they're currently filming that Game of Thrones prequel series. So you still have a chance, on that.
Yeah, we both still got it, Annie. We can do it.
Possible.
Yeah.
Let's get it out there.
Right. By the way, you never know. What movie or movies do you think you've seen the most?
Mean Girls, Legally Blonde, Clueless.
Ooh, those are really good. I've watched Lord of the Rings. I watched it way too much. My family will have reruns.
Oh, and Harry Potter. I forgot that. My family binges that like every few months.
Yeah, I feel like it becomes part of our family tradition to like
Yes.
Lord of the Rings. And then I've also watched Little Miss Sunshine a lot. That's like a sweet one.
From the movie, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Okay, so I like Valerie, but I also thought of another one, Blinding Lights by the Weekends. I feel like that's like
One.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I usually generally go to I Just Want to Dance by Whitney Houston. I'm not saying it can sound as good as her, but I love it. It's such a good one. Valerie, written by the Zooftons and remade by Amy Winehouse. And any Disney song. You can't go wrong.
Yes.
Jumping into actually the film, I am curious for the two of you. So you get cast. How long did it take you to bring up Mean Girls with your director, since he helmed Mean Girls?
Probably like first day. The first day we met in person, like before we started filming, we had like just the kind of cast like read-throughs, and I just remember us talking a little bit about that, but I'd also worked with Mark before on another movie, so this is my second time working with him, so we've also already kind of talked about that a lot.
Yeah. Same for us. I think it was brought up immediately. Just because we were talking about references to that movie as well. And but it was really fun because on set, Madison did it and I did it as well, same day, but we weren't together at the same time when we did it. But like while we were filming, we kind of threw in a reference. Like I referenced the plastics and he was but I kept going and he was just like we had such a short time to film and I did it. I threw in a
Good for you, Annie.
I know, terrible. And then Madison, I think she like drove up in the car and was like, "Get in!"
And losers, we're going shopping.
Yeah, because she pulls up in her little convertible and she said
That's great.
I love learning about the behind the scenes of the making of a movie. So for soon-to-be fans of the film, what do you think they would be surprised to learn about the making of Hes All That?
Should we tell the Tanner story? Annie, do you want to tell the Tanner story? Yeah.
Well, we had a lot of fun on our set. Like, obviously we were being very safe and being very careful. This was like my first project in the pandemic, so it was like a whole new way of filming. But we still learned to have fun on set. And one thing that Tanner did is there's like there were some dancers that came on the set too, and they were wearing like little gold skirts and like a gold bra. And then one day Tanner decides to throw it on, and we're like. And just like walked around on set, and he just made everyone laugh. It was like a blast. He's a goofball, a big one.
I had my 16th birthday on set, which was kind of fun. The very, very last day of filming, like the movie was done, wrapped, we were completely finished, was my actual birthday. December 18th, just if you're curious. But I had my like sweet 16 on set. They like surprised me with a cake. Someone kind of ruined the surprise. That's okay. And they decorated my trailer. So like was a grand old time for the very, very last day of shooting.
One of the things I learned about this, and people might not realize, is you shot the whole thing in like 23 days, which is a very, very tight production schedule for a movie. Can you guys sort of talk about making a film during COVID with that kind of shooting schedule?
Yeah, it was tough. But the great thing about our producers and our team, and especially Mark Waters, is that they made it so easy and made sure that we were comfortable in doing it. And thankfully, thank God, we had cast that, we got along with. We all knew how to have fun with each other, and that just made it a million times easier.
Yeah. They're so professional with the whole COVID situation on set. We'd get COVID tested every 3 days. You check in the times, you'd have wristbands. Everybody has to wear masks. There's a guy handing out masks. You're not wearing all the masks. That was basically it the whole time.
The whole time everyone checks in. It was a bit of a process, but it was.
Yeah, and you have to have that special N95 mask.
Yeah, we were very worried, honestly, because it was all of our first time coming onto a set during the pandemic, but they made us truly confident, and that was great. And if we ever were too nervous about something, they made us made sure that we were okay, and they took care of us really well.
On that note, I know this is going to be a huge hit, and I'm sure of it. You guys have a fantastic day. Good luck with the rest of your speed dating.
Thank you.
You too.